Alright, welcome to the third and final video in our What the Fuck Did Happen to Skrapz series. So, I'm your boy Jurnalist. Thank you for joining me. This is Smokey Reacts. Currently, as the story sits, Skrapz has 3 charges. The perversion of justice. Sounds goofy as shit. That's for burning up a blue mini that was apparently used in the commission of said crime. They then arrested him on that, let him go. Then re-arrested my nigga while he was sitting in his own vehicle that just so happened to have 5 bullets in the trunk. Apparently, that's just illegal over there. Blows my mind. So, the fact he had that shit is charge 2. Charge 3, nigga had some weed on him. That's the case he's currently looking at. I don't know how we get this shit escalated to murder. I really don't. But he is tied up in this shit. But yeah, that's where the story sits currently. This is the 3rd video. Shout out to Ape Huncho. If you could please hit that like and subscribe. Go subscribe to Ape Huncho because he's literally doing all the hard work. The bro don't even know me. I'm just reacting to his videos because he has the most concise information on the subject. And it's just so much easier for me that way. So thank you. Thank you guys. And let's get into this one.
Rare nowadays that I'll cover an ongoing trial. Normally I'll wait until the trial is complete, but for certain cases I don't mind covering them as they go on, and then once it's over, summing it up in a video. Today's video is exactly that, an ongoing murder case, and it's in relation to Craig Smallz, aka Smallz from USG. A quick backstory for anyone who isn't aware: Smallz comes from the rap group USG out of Stonebridge, northwest London. Someone who you might be familiar with from that same collective would be K Coke. Now the trial coverage today will break down the
Okay. What did they fucking say? Ah, man, I can't remember none of the names I was given for USG.
Events of the murder case, but for long-time subscribers of the channel, you'll know that back in August of 2020, we saw that Christopher Kai, aka Skrapz from CSB, was arrested and charged in relation to the case. He isn't up for murder, but again, we'll get into the details as the coverage goes on. So the trial has been ongoing for the past week or so, and again, anything I say moving forward is all just alleged. In today's coverage then, down at the Old Bailey, it's been heard that on the 5th of July 2019, at around 8 PM, Craig Smallz was gunned down outside a takeaway on Harrow Road. The prosecution's case is that 37-year-old Courtney Marvin Ellis from the CRS gang who drove a blue Mini which pulled up to Craig outside of the Chicken Cottage and Pizza takeaway on Harrow Road. It was then an unidentified gunman got out of the vehicle and shot Craig at point-blank range in the head. In a bit more detail, the man described as wearing dark clothing and a face mask ran south along the pavement towards Craig from the direction of Wired Way. As he got closer, he raised his right arm and fired once at Craig's face. The shot was fired from less than a metre away, striking him in the left cheek. The bullet was said to have passed horizontally from right to left, passing through the cheek, the base of the brain, and the back of the skull. The bullet was later recovered from under the skin at the back of his head. After Craig dropped to the ground, the gunman stepped away before moving nearer and discharged a second shot. That second shot missed him, hit a nearby pavement, but a fragment from it appeared to have struck Craig in the left eye. The gunman then ran back to the Mini, which then drove off. The car was caught on CCTV driving a mile and a half away towards Wembley Park tube station before making a second stop. This second stop was another shooting. CCTV captured that same gunman running from the Mini towards an off-licence on Bridge Road. He reached the front of a parked white Mercedes containing a man by the name of Serge McKendy. The gunman appeared to fire his gun at the windscreen of the vehicle, but evidence suggested that it misfired, so no bullet was discharged. The gunman then ran back to the Mini and fled the scene. The driver, the gunman, and one other who were in the car then made their way to Kingsbury, where only the driver stayed put. The other 2 got out and removed the false number plates. After removing the plates, they were picked up by a black Volvo allegedly driven by 30-year-old Aaron Youngsam, another CRS gang member. The following day, 2 men allegedly picked up the Mini where it was removed and disposed. But in total, it was said that there were 3 men allegedly involved in the destroying of the car, and that would be Skrapz, Courtney, and 32-year-old Jorge Nicholas. But that's all we know so far, and that's everything that we have out of today's coverage. As the trial moves forward, we'll get to learn more about Skrapz' alleged involvement more specifically. For now though, it is an ongoing trial, so I'll hold back on my own commentary until the trial's done. But for now, give the video a like for more crime related content like this, and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It's been me, Ape Honcho.
Again, thank you for joining. Please hit the like, subscribe. Go like, subscribe over there to Ape Honcho. Thank you for joining us. I'm out of here. This should be the last one, I believe. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, that's the last one. Nah, that's from 4 months ago. We need something updated. Yeah, I gotta find an update because that nigga, the trials happened. That nigga's just mistrial. So yeah, I got one more video to go find. So I'm gonna try and find one more video to kind of put a little cherry on top of this. But shout out to Ape Honcho. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'm out of here.